Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Steve's here again. Help you out with a little more Led Zeppelin. So we started last week giving you parts to Led Zeppelin songs because that's what I did when I was, in the beginning of learning how to play, and I just couldn't learn the whole songs, but you learn different parts of it, and it makes you feel pretty good as a beginner, being able to play some of the parts that you're hearing, on the music. Records LPs were out when I was young. Of course, you're streaming now or whatever you're doing to listen to music. And so that was what we did with the Led Zeppelin for beginners. This one, again, I'm still in the first album, but because this song is a little bit more involved, and I didn't think I wanted to just take a short little bit from the first video. So the song Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You on Led Zeppelin's first album is kind of a soft acoustic song. I'm going to do it on my PRS. And, I figured out a long time ago. I haven't really revisited it in many years. So it may not be totally perfect, but it's close enough. And because it does have arpeggiating the chords where you're playing like the single notes, that's a different technique that you need to learn as a beginner, because you're not always going to be playing the full 6 strings all at one time. There are going to be times where you're going to, pick out the notes, and play it in an arpeggio style. So I'm just going to play it, and then we're going to talk about it. Like I said, I may not have it perfect, but it's going to be close enough. Okay, so we're starting with A minor. I believe you probably all know that, in the open position. And we're doing a descending bass line. Okay, you're starting with the A. You're not playing the E open E because you're playing A minor. See how I'm muffling that E string so I can play all 6 notes. But I'm muffling the E string, okay? So you don't have to worry about messing up the chord with that bass note, because your bass note is A. But then we're going to go to G, F sharp or G flat, to F, okay? And, it's a little difficult to do, and it's even a little more difficult when you add in the second part where it kind of keeps adding in the G note on the high E string. But what we're doing is we're playing the bass note, and as we're playing pretty much the bottom 3 notes, okay, picking with your picking hand, okay, meaning that you're playing A, and then I'm hitting the G, B, and E string, down, and then back up, okay, and then I'm descending, I'm adding the bass note, okay, of the G. and then you have to switch up a little bit to get that F sharp. So you have to pretty much, you can't do it with your little finger. So you gotta take that E note of your middle finger and put it on that F sharp. Okay? But you don't want to hit that D, or it just may not be sounding exactly like it needs to. It's not horrible, but it's not probably in the song. And then we're going to the F down to the E. Okay, so it's G in the bass, F sharp in the J's, in the bass, and then the F major chord, E major chord, and then we add that E in there, that G on your E string, and that makes it a little more difficult, and I even have trouble playing it. Hear that? That's off of the A minor, so you're hitting those 3 notes again, but that top note on your E string now is going to be pretty much a G note, and you're going to kind of like pull off of it. Little tough for me to play also, but you'll get it. The next part is pretty much, when it goes to the next change, is the A minor, and then adding that G note on there, and then we're taking that whole A minor and taking it basically up to the 6th position. And again, you just want to kind of let that A note drone. Okay, so it's like the A minor. When it gets heavy and the whole band comes in, instead of arpeggiating it, you're playing the full 6 strings, okay? Heavy. So the same chords that you were arpeggiating earlier, you're now playing them as almost like power chords, okay? And, as you get down to the F, I'm playing the F like this. Got the low note with my thumb. You can go and do it like a regular bar chord if you want, okay? But for me, I like to do it that way. Pretty much, keeps repeating. I'm not going over the whole song, every single verse and chorus and other parts to it. You can listen to it. It's a long song. But make sure you just know the arpeggiating parts of it is mainly with your G, B, and E strings. If that D gets in there, it's not going to be horrible. When you have to go to the F sharp and you hear that, it's kind of okay, because the D is in that scale. It's the 4th, so it's not going to be totally off, but it's not a major note that you need in that A minor chord. So that's it. That's something for Led Zeppelin for beginners from the first album, and it's just another style that Jimmy Page used on a lot of songs, where, he just wasn't doing the heavy Les Paul overdriven guitar. They really got into some pretty cool, acoustic music, and had, just a good variety of different sounds, because they, were so innovative. We'll see you next time. Keep watching. Hopefully we're going to stick around on TikTok, but you also can always find me on YouTube. I hope you keep watching lengthy videos of mine, because I need to get the watch times up. Tips are always okay, but my content is always free. See you next time.